What's up, you guys? I'm back with another video. I'm gonna try and make them more, but one thing that I kind of noticed when I talk about movies is the subject of comic book movies. A little more specifically than others, Daredevil 2003 versus the Netflix series, or, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man versus Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Or whether I like the MCU or not, I get a lot of backlash over that. And I'll cover that in another video. Or I might even cover it in this video. It just depends on where things go. This is completely unscripted, as are a lot of my videos. But the thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people tend to get defensive and they get really, I hate using the word triggered, but oh my god, some of them can cause a scene. I'm not talking about anyone specifically, I'm just talking about those people who are so passionate about what they believe, and oh my god, it's amazing. But oh my god, you guys can cause such a scene. But that's beside the point. The point is, I see a lot of hate go toward Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man specifically. So much praise goes toward Tobey's and Tom's Spider-Man. Just like, oh my god, they're the best, or something that I've actually been noticing a lot here recently is, oh my god, Tom is the best Spider-Man. Now, it's just a matter of opinion, dissection, for me. These are my three Spider-Men in order, from best to worst. Tobey, Andrew, Tom. For that reason, I'm going to say, number one, Tobey. I think the answer is pretty obvious. I mean, if it's not obvious, then I don't even know why you're watching this video. But, if you need explanations, I guess I'll give it. Tobey, he's the most ideal Spider-Man that we've had. He's the closest to the comics that I've noticed with his gawkiness, his Peter Parkeriness, but he can... The thing is, there's too much of a fine line between who Spider-Man is and who Peter Parker is. Sure, you see him kind of gain some confidence in the first one after he gets his powers, but at the same time, it's no real big change. And so, after he gets his powers, it's, just, oh, Peter Parker is another guy, Spider-Man is another. I've noticed that, but at the same time, it's like, is this the same guy we're talking about? While he's the ideal Spider-Man, he is not the, while he's the ideal Spider-Man and Peter Parker separately, he's not great at bringing them into one. You know what I mean? He makes them two distinct personalities, as if he has a split personality disorder. 2. Andrew. Andrew's Spider-Man is second. Before you all get your angry Marvel fanboy panties in a twist, let me explain. Andrew Garfield, I think the reason they went with more of a darker aesthetic for the first Amazing Spider-Man movie was because it was a dark movie. It was a dark movie. Lighthearted in some places, but it was a dark movie. Sure, Andrew Garfield he looked more like a high school senior than, which he was supposed to. In the comics, Spider-Man was a high school senior. Just like Tobey, just like Andrew. They were both high school seniors in the movies. I will get to my problem with Tom in a minute. Now, the reason I say this is because Andrew brings more depth to Peter Parker than Tobey or Tom. We see more emotion. We see the dark side of things. We see the dark side of things more than the light side of things. And I think that's amazing how people can distinguish that. How the director was able to distinguish that. How the writer was able to distinguish that. And it was amazing. And when I see it play out on screen, I just think it's... he's able to make Spider-Man and Peter Parker one. Because you can see his personal problems and emotional problems in one corner also kind of clash with his, cracking jokes, saving the world part over here. I just think it's amazing how you can distinguish the light from dark, but there's more dark than there is to light, just like there is in life. Alright? People are gonna die. People are gonna get injured. No. You're not gonna be able to save everyone. And I think that's the point that the Amazing Spider-Man movies were trying to make. And for some reason, I like how in the second one, I mean, sure, I don't like the approach that they really took to it, but at the same time, I do. I don't like how they made Harry the Green Goblin, but at the same time, I kind of do. I don't know, it's a weird thing that that's played in my mind for a while now. But the thing is, when this movie came out, I was like, oh my god, why are they making Harry the Green Goblin? When I saw what happened, it wasn't really explained. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I can kind of see why. There's all this pent-up emotion, all this anger, all this sadness, all this just rage, man, built up inside of this guy. Oh my god, it's kind of heartfelt in a way. Alright, well, that's actually all the time that I have for this video. If you want to know my problem with Tom Holland, just check out the next video, because oh my god, I can go on a spiel forever. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.